Hello. No, I haven't taken holy orders. It's just me t-shirt poking through. I just thought I'd show my face. I haven't done that for a bit. Of course, you can't get to the barbers nowadays, can you? Not that I would anyway. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a little journey, a little tour around the place, and then maybe I don't know, sometime in June, July, I'll give you another one, or even earlier. But you can see how things alter. Um, because right now, I mean, this is the cold starvation months, March, April, where there's nothing at all. Everything's been eaten, and the cover's gone because the snow's beaten it all down, and so this is the barest that you'll see it. I know there's a few things growing again, but really they're insignificant. Anyway, enough of me yapping on. Um, of course, we don't live on a spinning ball. I mean, you must be a total fool by now. We still think we do. And I heard something that made me think, of course, only people with any any kind of mainstream media have COVID. Okay, so I'll see you later.
So it's a beautiful day today, Saturday. I thought I'd enjoy the sunshine by wandering about with my camera and record the damage that the winter has done. And the creatures trying to find food in the winter. Rabbits and hares and deer mainly. That's kind of the edge of the field there. You can see the road, I think. You can certainly see it there. And yes, those sheep are able to roam around, unfenced, but they're what you call hefted, which means that they don't really stray anywhere, they don't go very far. You get the occasional vehicle and motorbike and whatever. Now there's a good example of what can happen when there's snow on the ground. There's nothing to eat, no grass, and this pyracantha here has really suffered. You can see it's got stripped bark, loads of teeth marks, and brown leaves are all dying off. And it is normally an evergreen. You can see a bit of evergreen leaf on that. And although I've got guards on, kind of, they just get, well, the snow rises above the guard and they get eaten. This is me vegetable garden, or at least will be one of them anyway. Yeah, I've been planting and transplanting things when I can, when it's not been too frosty, and just to keep my interest, which doesn't take much keeping up, because I'm interested anyway in plants. And there's the entrance. Many people say you can't really tell that it's there because it's not really a gate. It's just a hole in the fence, really, that I can open up and drive my car through. That's where I used to live. 2017 on. It's very wet underfoot, you might hear my feet squelching. This is a shale path that it's all excavated from when I dug the main place out, but you know, the chickens shit on it and gets grass grows and it gets muddy, of course, because of that. But it's still a lot better than walking about on the if it was just the field, it would be muddy as all hell and up to my knees in it. So no, I'll go this way. So I don't certainly don't regret putting the shale down. Still plenty of water running in, but funnily enough, I haven't seen any frog spawn yet this year, which is a little surprising because I think last year by this time, and the year before, it was full. Well, there's plenty in anyway. So this morning I came outside, and you may see that in the sky there. That is a chemtrail. I saw it being laid. I'll get a better view in a minute. That's my duvet and pillows that I've stripped and airing off. So there you go. So it may look like a cloud to people who aren't aware or unobservant, but that is a artificially made stain in the sky. Whatever it is, I don't know. So even here, look, you can see this. This is a rose, shrub rose, Rosa rugosa, and you can see that they've even eaten that, and these are spiny as hell. I mean, you're really nasty if you grasp them. But they've managed to just get a better view there. Strip the bark, you see. Must have been starving, poor buggers. You know, you can't help but feel sorry for them, even though you try and guard against. And this is a little yew tree which gets nibbled, but I think they're quite poisonous if they eat a lot of them. They suffer. As with willow bark, they don't really seem to bother the willows too much. That's a dead one, so love cherries, of course. There's one all guarded up, and there's a there's a yew tree without a guard on, and you see the bark is fine. They've nibbled a few of the leaves, but and this is really interesting, isn't it? Oh, I've just seen a butterfly. Maybe you see it there. And these Chinese willow are quite amazing plants. They don't lose the leaves really till December, and right now they're flowering. So they're not long without some kind of activity happening to them, which is great for me, because when they're in this state, and from now on until December, they provide me with a great deal of cover. So that's why there's so many of them around the place. But you can have too many, actually. You know, there are limits to how it looks, and it looks a bit artificial or whatever if you get too many. So dare I do this? It's not too embarrassing, I don't think. Yes, any kind of jokes would be appropriate right now. Well, would you look at here? It's about time for a cup of tea, so I think I'll have one. But there you go, there's the view that you may have seen earlier on. Wheelbarrow, it's kind of more or less always there. So I use it all the time, and what I just, I really appreciate this view and the way it changes. So, see you in a bit.